Good morning, Namaste. My appeal to the Prime Minister of this country. Mr. Prime Minister, on the 27th April 2022, you made a great appeal to all the state governments saying that please reduce the VAT on the fuel. How perfect are you? You're putting such a big drama. What about the excise duty and the cess that you are collecting? The price at which you are buying the crude right from 2014 till 2021 was very cheap. If the prices have gone up, it is only after the Ukraine war, and that also it does not touch the UPA period times rates. Yeah, and you are talking as if that you want to help the people. Just before the 5 state elections of UP and other states, you reduced by 10 rupees. That was again another jumla. Touch your conscience, Mr. Prime Minister, and say that you don't know about it. How many people you think you are fooling? Just because we can't talk to you and we can't come and meet you, the social media is so strong that we can talk up like this to appeal to you. I might not get an appointment with you. I care a damn about it. I am not coming to you for any favors. If you meet me, it is good for you, not good for me. I am not going to earn a penny out of it. I will give you some good suggestions. This is not the way to administer the country. I am not saying all that you have done is wrong. A few things of whatever you have done, I appreciate. I support also. The 370, the 35A in Jammu and Kashmir, certain things. The NCLT is also a good thing, but the way it is implemented, like the note denomination devaluation, like when you did that, the way it was implemented was absolutely wrong. The same way the NCLT is a place full of corruption. The officers there are so corrupt. The bank officials are corrupt. There is no forum for the honest citizen of this country to give a complaint on all these things. The judiciary is so slow. The judiciary is working at a snail's pace. I wish any judge who watches my videos, please touch your conscience and say whether there is justice being prevailing in the courts. It takes years and years and years for one case to finish. Is this justified? Are these judges justified in prolonging the cases? And so many of them are corrupt. It's not as if they're all perfect. Sitting in the seat of justice, they're asking for money. That's the worst situation. And Mr. Prime Minister, regarding the fuel price, if you have the guts and if you really mean good for the people of this country, I don't know in how many states your party is ruling, but at least definitely there will be about more than 5 or 6 or 10 states. Your man Annamalai said you are in 18 states. If so, you introduce GST in those states for the fuel. You are not paying the state governments the GST, their share of the GST. Many of the businesses are affected because the GST money which has to come back to them is not coming on time. You call this administration? No paper, no file should be sitting on the table of any official for more than 24 or 48 hours. But you are taking so long even to appoint a governor for a state. You did that in Tamil Nadu in 2016. How long you took to put a governor, a permanent governor? You didn't have the time to do that, but you were busy doing in election mode. Stop fooling us people. Not all people are going to believe what you say. I am a person, I don't care. Even if I don't like you, if you have done something right, I will support. But if you are doing something wrong, I will also say that. I will criticize. Just because you are the Prime Minister of this country doesn't say that we should not tell what you are doing is wrong. There is so much of corruption everywhere. Because of the fuel and diesel price hike and the gas prices hike, the basic inflation is hitting the roof. Do you understand? And you're talking as though you are not perfect. Why don't you introduce GST in the states that you all are ruling first? You set an example, automatically the people of the other states will rebel in their states and will ask their state governments to bring it under GST. You're sucking the blood of the common man, Mr. Prime Minister. You say you are coming from a poor family, but you don't behave like one. Doesn't look like you have an empathy for the economically backward people. All that you talk is just jumla. Your dress sense the way you dress, the way you wear costly things itself shows that all that you wear, you say you are from a poor man's house, but you have forgotten your back life. I'm sorry, Mr. Prime Minister, I have to say this. Your ministers, your party members are all corrupt. You are also corrupt. You might not be taking the money, but Adani and Ambani are benefiting from whatever you're doing. You're giving all the, what you call, benefits for the rich corporates. But what about the farmer? He's suffering. The fuel prices, how will they use for the tractors? How will it help them in their farming? Have some sense. A Benz car and a Rolls Royce car buys the same petrol or diesel at the same rate as well as the farmer buys at the same rate. Do something about that. When you could reduce the corporate taxes from 35 to 25 for the big corporates above 400 crores, why can't you do that for the farmers and the poor man who's on the road going by a small scooty? Doesn't that call for some clarification and changes? Mr. Prime Minister, don't talk like as though you are Harishchandra. No, you are not Harishchandra Prabhu. You talk a lot of lies. You do. Your conscience will tell you whether you are talking the truth or not. And how good an administrator are you? Your conscience will tell you. All your members are just putting jalra for you. That is not good. When we were in the party, if our Prime Minister did something wrong, we did speak up to him. We had the guts and we had the democracy in our party, unlike you. I know you will take revenge on anybody who talks back to you. You do whatever you want to me, I am least bit bothered. But I am talking for the benefit of the people and my country. I love my country. I have every right to find fault with the administrators who are going wrong. Please wake up, Mr. Prime Minister. Things are bad at the lower levels. Lot of industries are closing down. Lot of people are jobless. A lot of women are leaving their jobs. The job market is at the worst situation today. The roads are in such a bad condition. Your smart cities program is a big fake. It's a big fraud. You politicians are looting the common man's tax money. All of us are paying taxes today, from the beggar to the crorepati, in the form of GST, indirect taxes. All that money, we don't know where it is going. Your Nirmala Sitharaman talks like as though she's the biscuit. I'm sorry. The day you change her, that day the economy of this country will at least stabilize. This is what my God says. My God keeps telling me to talk to you. I am not worried. I will talk. The maximum you can do is to shut my mouth. But if my God decides, then it will happen the other way. I'm sorry because I'm really upset with the way things are going on. Every road, every highway is in a mess. None of the roads are being cleaned. Every road has got potholes. And then even the highways, I don't know, I have written so many letters to Mr. Nitin Gadkari. They say he's a great, efficient minister, but then there is no reply. I don't know why they put barricades on the highways. It is very dangerous, especially in the night time, and when there is a rain, you can't even see those barricades. It will cause major accidents. The High Court of Chennai Madras has banned these barricades, but still it is being kept. I don't know what the administrators are doing. It applies to both the central government and the state governments. My appeals on these. The judiciary is in a mess. People are fed up. There is no justice in the courts. All the government officers are only wanting to make their corruption money. Nobody is interested in working. And you people are increasing the salaries of the central government and state government officers at the cost of the common man whose blood is being sucked in the way of taxes. Mr. Prime Minister, if you all don't change your ways, the people will hit the road. I have been telling this from 2016. People will hit the road. What is happening in Sri Lanka will also happen all over the world. in India, in any country where the leaders are corrupt and who are sucking the blood of the people. The common man is dying every day because of the price rise. There are no jobs. The banks are in a mess. The banks do not give loans to the honest citizen. The banks only want to give loans for big people like Adani and Ambani. We are all not Adanis and Ambanis. Mr. Prime Minister, if you can tell us the way Adani earned that money, every citizen in this country will become as rich as him, and the country will be the most richest country in the world. Please tell us the secret, that how your friend earned this money. Think, touch your conscience and think whatever you are doing is right. Thank you. Namaste. GITA TV and Swatantra Party subscribers.